Have you ever wondered how farmers protect their soil during off-seasons? It's a critical question that's more crucial than you might think. The answer lies in a practice called cover cropping. Cover cropping is like giving the soil a cozy blanket during the chilly off-seasons or between the main crop rotations. It's a technique where specific crops are planted not for harvest, but for the sheer purpose of protecting and nourishing the soil. Imagine the soil as a busy city. Just as a city needs constant maintenance to function smoothly, the soil too requires care and nurturing. Cover crops are like the city's diligent workers, performing a myriad of tasks to keep the soil city thriving. Firstly, they are the protectors, preventing soil erosion by stabilizing the soil surface. This is particularly important during periods of heavy rain or strong winds. The roots of cover crops also work to enhance the soil structure, making it more porous and allowing better water retention. Secondly, cover crops serve as the city's waste management system. As they grow and decompose, they add organic matter to the soil, enhancing its fertility and nutrient content. They also absorb excess nutrients, such as nitrogen, preventing them from running off into nearby water bodies and reducing pollution. But that's not all. These crops are also the city's police force, suppressing weed growth by shading the soil and making it difficult for weeds to establish. Some even release chemicals that inhibit weed growth, reducing the need for synthetic herbicides. Cover crops also act as the city's pest control, with some, like mustard, releasing compounds that help control soil-borne pests and diseases. They provide shelter and food for beneficial insects and microorganisms that can help manage pest populations. Cover crops are the city's water management system too. They reduce surface runoff by absorbing and using excess water, preventing soil erosion and potential water pollution. Their work in the soil also helps the soil retain moisture during dry periods, improving drought resistance. And just like a city thrives on diversity, so does the soil. Cover crops often consist of various plant species, promoting biodiversity and supporting a range of beneficial organisms. They can attract beneficial insects, birds, and other wildlife that contribute to ecosystem health and balance. Lastly, cover crops are an investment in the future. They can reduce the need for synthetic fertilizers, herbicides, and other costly inputs. The enhancements in soil health and nutrient availability they bring can lead to increased crop yields in future planting seasons. So, the next time you see a field dotted with plants during an off-season, remember that there's more to it than meets the eye. These fields are not just resting, they're hard at work. Through cover cropping, we can work towards sustainable, regenerative farming systems that promote environmental conservation while maintaining or improving productivity and economic viability. Now, isn't that a seed worth sowing?